The extreme heat this week is causing problems for people across the region who are struggling to keep cool. But the agricultural industry could be hit hard if the heat damages their crops. KVU's Emily Goodell tells us that damage could impact farmers' finances in the long run and hurt the bees that help pollinate their crops.
The heat can be a challenge for even the most experienced farmer. Crop loss consultant Bill Cobb says it can delay harvests, decrease the amount of food produced, and drive down the price of produce.
In orchards or something like that, they're concerned about sunburn, they're concerned about transpiring more water than what they can give it, and so it's putting the tree under water stress.
That means less money for already struggling farmers who rely on that harvest money to make ends meet, especially those who don't own their own land.
So they're making payments on it, so they need to have a good crop to continue to make the payments.
And while farmers can insure their crop for up to 80% of their average yield for the past 5 years, one bad year can make all the difference.
If you get a couple of hot drought years in a row, that starts dropping that average. And so now they can't insure their crop.
Yakima Valley College instructor Holly Ferguson studies pollinators and says heat can be a real problem for the busy bees responsible for helping local crops to grow.
This time of year, they're not pollinating our major crops like our tree fruits. That's all done. They're pollinating other crops that are flowering right now, such as squashes or pumpkins. If it's really hot for an extended period of time, then they are possibly in danger of perishing in the heat because their bodies can't take it. They can't control their internal body temperature.
Ferguson says the bees are smart and can manage for a short time on their own.
Honeybees can go out and collect water, bring it back to the hive, and basically regurgitate it. They can set up water droplets, and then in combination with the bees in the hive fanning their wings, they can create like an air conditioning effect, like a swamp cooler, if you will.
But they could always use your help.
You can actually put out bowls of water with pebbles in them to help the bees find water more readily.
Emily Goodell, KVU Local News.
If you want to help the local pollinators do their jobs, experts say you can also make sure to have flowering plants to encourage and feed the bees in your area.